Hey, sports fans. Hey, welcome to the Scoreboard Guy Network here on the Missouri Sport Network. Missouri Sports Network launching this week, and we're certainly glad you tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We welcome to the network state championship head coach, Laura Wiedenschmidt, and Coach V. Had them all the way, didn't you?
Well, I don't know about that, but we we made it interesting there in a couple innings.
You did, and you go back. We're going back first to that semifinal game where you defeat Advance 7-0. But that game's just 3-0 going into the sixth, so that's still kind of up in the air there as well. Tell us about the last couple of innings there in that game and put you guys up on top 7-0.
Yeah, we had a hard time adjusting to their pitcher a little bit. We kept being out front, rolling over. We weren't waiting for the ball to get to us, and then we started making some adjustments and letting the ball get to us and get some base hits. And once we got our kids on base, it seemed like it was a little easier with our speed on the bases, put some pressure on on their defense, and was able to come up with some big hits and score some runs.
The game's played obviously at Killian, but several weather delays throughout that. How did you guys, as a coach and as a staff, and then also the team, how did they deal with kind of getting bumped and moved around a little bit there in their game? And then obviously, with the speed aspect that you guys utilized, what was that? What was the track like, so to speak? Was it muddy? How was it? How did it end up?
Well, when we got that rain delay and we sat in the dugout for a few minutes, and they brought us in and told us that, we're going to postpone it till the next day. And they were thinking about 10 o'clock. So we went back to the hotel, changed, and went to get something to eat. And we came back and, got up the next day, which was Friday, and it was still raining. And so they postponed it again and said it may be till 4 o'clock. So we got the girls up and we went to the mall, and we just walked around the mall for a couple of hours and, trying to figure out a little bit what we can do, because we spent the night up there Thursday night, because if we were playing at 10 a.m., we want to make sure the girls got a good rest. So when the call came in about 2:30 that they were going to postpone it and put us playing on Saturday at noon, myself and Coach Schaller decided let's just go home, let the girls sleep in their own bed. So we drove back home, got back to Purdy about 5 o'clock. The girls went home, got a good night's sleep, and then we left about 11:30 on Saturday because they had moved our game to 2 o'clock. So we decided we would just do that and came in and then finished our game up on Saturday against them. But the field conditions, the infield was pretty good. The outfield it was pretty muddy in the outfield. I mean, it was wet. There was a lot of wet spots. The ball was slow in the outfield when it was hit. So it was just something that we had to make some adjustments to, and getting the ball to us and making sure we had good footing on what we were doing. And we told the girls, you're going to slip and slide, just try to stay in front of the ball. And they did that.
You get a great start with Lauren Schaller. She gets 16 strikeouts, which is a semifinal record. She was just on. Talk about her performance.
She did a great job. Advance, I think, was a little shocked because I don't think they had seen anybody like her. So the first 3 innings that we played them, she had 6 strikeouts, bam, just right off the bat. And then that rain delay came, and then we didn't get to play till Saturday. So they were able to make some adjustments on her a little bit and think about it and talk about it and work on some things. And then they came back, they had a little bit tougher at bat. So we had to change a little things, what our game plan was a little bit differently. But she did an outstanding job. I mean, and unless you face her, when you see her, you don't think she has that much movement on the ball. But when you're up there facing her, her ball moves. She spins it really well. It jiggles, and you think it's coming this way, and it'll break a different way. And she's really, really hard to hit.
So now you win the semifinal game over Advance 7-0. You're going in and you're playing Sunday now against Holcomb, and a nail biter there. 4-1 was the final, but it's 1-1 going to the bottom of the fifth. And then you get the big home run from Robin Shad, and then Annabelle Bowman goes 3 for 3 in that game. Talk about that game, and it just pins and needles probably for all 7 innings.
Yeah, After our win against Advance, we was able to watch Holcomb and Willington Napoleon play, and I was watching Holcomb, and they have a very good lineup. I mean, offensively, they are probably the best team we have faced offensively all year long. And so I knew we were going to have to change speeds. We were going to have to incorporate Lauren's changeup a little bit more, and we were going to have to move them in and out and just change eye levels with them and spin it really well. My biggest fear going into this game was, she has struck out so many people during the whole year. Our defense really hadn't had much of a opportunity to make a lot of plays. So my biggest fear that we were going to fold, defensively and struggle a little bit. I think my little center fielder, she's just a freshman, but I think she had, for the total all year, I think she had 8 fly balls in center field. And this game alone, she had like 5 or 6 and came up with a big one in the gap, and she backhanded and caught that saved us a run. But defensively, we did some things well. And then offensively, we were hitting the ball. I think we had 1 strikeout all night long against the Holcomb pitcher. So I felt really good that we were really disciplined at the plate, wasn't really swinging at pitches out of the zone. We were having good at bats, but we were hitting right at him. And we had a lot of deep balls in the outfield, and the wind was just sort of holding them up because it was blowing in. And I told the girls before Robin got up, I think Lauren was up, and she hit a deep fly ball that their left fielder made a great catch at the wall. And then Bailey gets up and she hits a deep fly ball, and we're out. So there's 2 outs in the inning, and Robin gets up, and I just told to the bench, I said, listen guys, we gotta shorten up our swings. They're at the fence. We need to shorten up our swings, short to contact, and just hit line drives, base hits. That's what we got to do today. And she gets up there and just hits a shot to left field. And as soon as I knew it was gone because it was more of a line drive shot. She didn't get it up in the air, and it went over the fence. And that was a big lift for us. Gave us a 2-1 lead going into that 6th inning. And then our defense stepped up and played well and was able to do what we needed to do. And then we came back, and Annabelle Bowman, she's been probably one of my mentally toughest kids at the plate all year long in key situations, and come up with some big key hits. But she's not a big home run hitter. She's just a little single hitter, and all she does is keep things very simple and just gets a barrel head to the ball, and she'll hit it to left field or right field. It doesn't really matter, but she come up with some big key hits for us and some good base running for her to be able to do what she did on the base paths yesterday was it was pretty amazing. But it's been like this all year. It doesn't matter what kid is up, somebody's going to step up and do what they need to do. The day before we play Advance, they walk Lauren Schaller twice, and Bailey Robbins comes up and hits a double and triple and scores that run every time. So, I mean, it was just a different kid steps up each and every game and did something different for us this whole year. And it was a great team win all the way around. And so I'm really super proud of these kids.
We're visiting here with the Purdy Lady Eagles softball coach, Laura Avina-Chek. Coach, what does this mean for the community? It's got to be exciting in Purdy. First state championship in softball, I think, in school history. Probably still at this point here, it is Monday, the Monday following. Folks are probably still coming up to you every day and saying, Coach, I can't believe we got it.
They are. We got them something to eat last night. Our parents have been super excited about this, and so we got about 1.5 miles away from town. We met our local fire truck, and they gave us a fire truck escort into town. We got to our local bank. We got on the fire truck, and they escorted us all the way into the school. And people were lining the streets of Purdy, and we had the sirens on, and people were honking. It was great. It was awesome for the kids. It was just a way to end everything. And when we got back to school, we thanked our community, because it wasn't just our parents, it was our community support we have here at school. In our little town, we're not very big, but everybody comes out for all of our athletic events, and they support our kids no matter what they do, whether it's an FFA, FBLA, CCLA. They support us in everything that we do here at Purdy, and just thank them a lot for everything that they've done. And still today, I mean, I stopped by our local country corner just to get something to drink this morning before we come in and met with the girls. And I couldn't get out of the store this morning. I mean, it was just people I didn't even know come up and just said it was awesome, just congratulated us. And, you know, I've got numerous people that want to meet the girls and they want to feed them on in the evening and give them a meal. And it's just a lot of things right now. And, I told the girls, I said, enjoy this. I said, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I said, enjoy it and have fun with it. So, we met our kids this morning, turned in our uniform stuff and just went over some stuff with them and just told them we'd be in touch. We got to, figure out our rings. We got to, there's just a lot of little things we're going to do. We got to have awards banquet and, just a lot of things. And it's just still exciting this morning.
Well, how much more special does this make it, not being able to play a season ago? And you probably had some seniors on that team that didn't get to play their senior year. Have you reached out, had any contact with any of those seniors that graduated last year that didn't get this opportunity?
Yeah, one of them was there. She was there at our game. I gave her a big hug. And I told her, I said, I wish we could have got this for you last year. And she goes, I know. But she goes, I'm just super proud of these girls. And she said, I'm super proud of you. You guys just really done a great job. And she says, yeah, I know it's sort of bittersweet, but it's okay. It's part of life. And, I know last year we lost one starter, and that was Kylie Wood, my third baseman. And she's playing at Labette right now. And she's the one that came up to me and talked to me. But I know if we could have played last year, we would have had a shot to maybe, because would have basically had the same team again, would have had a shot to win a state title that year too. So it is what it is. But I mean, just the kids that my alumni that I've coached for the last 8 or 9 years, and even the alumni that I had at Crowder that I coached when I coached at Crowder, and kids that I coached here in 2002, they've all texted me and said they're super proud of the kids and everything that that we've done, and just want me to give the kids praise for them and say way to go, way to keep Purdy Eagle softball going, and just super excited for everything that we did yesterday.
Finished the season at 30-1, Class 1 state champions, Purdy Lady Eagles, and Coach, as you go forward now, what are you going to have to replace? I mean, what are your seniors right now that are hopefully, and they may have already graduated?
Yeah, they graduated about a week ago, Sunny, because we were getting ready to leave, and I said, alumni can leave now. And they looked at me, and I said, you guys are alumni now. You set the standard for what Purdy softball is about right here. And you're going to have to get our expectations where we're going to be. I tell you what, we lose a good group. Those seniors that I had 6 seniors. They had been playing softball together since they were little. They brought a lot to our program the last 4 years. They're going to be deeply missed next year. I mean, we start our league night on Wednesday night. And so today I'm meeting my 8th graders, which are freshmen, for the first time today. We're going to work out today and have an open field to try to to get them ready for Wednesday. And we start our league night. We're going to be young. I mean, we're going to have 2 seniors, no juniors. We're going to have 4 freshmen or 4 sophomores, and I think 6 freshmen. We're going to be young. We're going to be super, super young. But I think in a couple of years, we have a shot at it again with this group of kids. And I've got a great group of 7th, 6th. I've got a great group of 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th that are going to be coming up in a couple of years. So I really feel like our program's headed in the right direction. This group has set the standard high for everything. So we've got, we're gonna work hard. We're gonna try to get there. We're gonna try to keep working. I mean, we're gonna be super young and next year. So that's okay. That's okay. Because I remember this group right here when they were freshmen. We had a really, really talented senior class, and we lost them, and everybody thought we weren't going to be very good. So, and look where they were at now, from freshman to their senior year, and look what they accomplished. So, I tell them that all the time. It'll be all right. So.
Well, Coach V, I certainly appreciate your time here today, and again, congratulations on behalf of the Scoreboard Guy Network and the Missouri Sports Network, and Central Bank of the Ozarks, our main title sponsor. But I appreciate you being with us, and congratulations. And we will talk again soon, I hope.
All right. Thank you very much.
You bet. Coach Laura Wiedemschek from Purdy Lady Eagles, state champion softball, and we will step away and take a timeout. Be back after these messages from 92.3 KICK, your home of the Royals.